I'm just going to show you a few things that I use for portrait photography. Obviously a good lighting kit is important. I'll put a link in the description to the lighting kit that I've started to use. I'm really impressed with that. I've done another video. I'll link to it at the end of this video as well. So a good lighting kit is what you need. Don't spend too much money. There's a few accessories. A white balance card is really important. This is a WhiBal one. Depending on where you are in the world, you might be able to get a WhiBal from Amazon. Again, I'll put some links in. WhiBal, a very neutral card. I've used it for this video. I've got a soft silver umbrella to my right, about 1 meter away. So that's very easy way to take a white balance reading. And I can, although at weddings I gave up on this a long time ago, for your portrait studio or your mobile portraits, this is really useful, saves a lot of time. So I can definitely recommend a white balance card. And the other thing to look at is a Sekonic meter. Now this is an older one. Let's see if we can get this focused on it for you. It doesn't seem to like that too much. Here we go. So there's a good thing about the Sekonic is it's a small meter. You can do reflective readings, but to be honest with you, that's only the same as a camera. We put the dome across and we take readings with this. So very easy to use. At about 500, I think. So let's go down to a 50th, 60th-ish, take a reading. That's for flash, so you can do a flash reading. And let me go through the modes because I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. So f4. So that's how I set this shot up. I've ended up at a 50th at 3.5 ISO 500, and as I say, I've got a soft silver umbrella reflecting straight over to here. So very useful. It's quick. It saves you thinking. You'll see that I don't use metering in cameras, but I can still recommend a flash meter. It'll save you a lot of time. And it'll also teach you a lot about exposure. You'll get the way I learned about exposure was using a light meter, using this one a long time ago. But I still use this for flash. And to be honest, setting up these sort of shots, very quick. You've got your white balance. Ooh, hit that then. So you've got your white balance and your exposure. Very good. Nice and small as well. So definitely those two. The other one that might surprise you is that I use this. Tape measures are really useful, and obviously tape measures are nice and cheap. You can get one for £3, but the bottom line is this has really helped me. So when I set lights up now, I can measure the distance. This is a laser measure, so I can measure the distance from camera to subject for depth of field, and I can also do straight from soft boxes to subject distance. And then with a notebook, you can start to play around with this and you'll get a good system. It's taken me a while to get this system right. I wanted a portable system I could take anywhere and point at a table so I can do these videos for you. So this has really helped me. It means that I can just have notes and I can look at my setup diagram with distances, the 1 meter, etc. And makes it very easy to set your lights up. So distance is a massive thing with flash, and depth of field is also very important with portraits and product photography. So those 3 accessories are really useful. Obviously you want to get yourself a good portrait lens. I've done another video I'll link at the end about my choice of lens, from the 24-105, the 50mm on the crop sensor on the 30D. So I'll link to that video in the description. But these are really useful. You can meter the light, get the color of the light right, and the distance from the light to your subject, and the distance from your camera to your subject. So I recommend either a tape measure or go and take a look at this laser measure. I'll link to these 3. It might not be the same ones. As I say, it's a very old meter. They do a brand new version of this, but that will really help you. Okay, so that's just a quick one. Those are the accessories that I'm using. I'm keeping it to a minimum as always, but I'm having great success with these. My setup time has gone down with my lighting setup, and that's the most important thing, is to save some time. Okay, so if you could subscribe, that really helps this channel. Give it a thumbs up. I mean, if you like it, obviously. If you don't, then don't. But this is just little tips so that you can set up your portrait studio and get the right equipment. Thanks a lot.